Hey Pisces, we are still in the beginning of August. Today is actually Lionsgate Day, so it's an ancient energy that, from what I've read, the Lionsgate portal opens on August 8th every year, and the way that it opens is Sirius, which is the dog, um, represents Leo in the sky. Um, when he lines up with Orion's belt right over the pyramids in Egypt, that kind of taps into that Egyptian ancient power, that wisdom, that cosmic connection, that divinity, that all that ancient Egyptian texts and all that stuff represents to us. We can kind of access it and really, really start accessing our inner cosmic path. It really, really paves some new ground for us on the road ahead. Going from Leo to Virgo, I would really see that inner strength turn into a journey, just like the hermit, that we have to go on by ourselves to really, really find it. So I think the Lion's Gate is the catalyst, the opportunity, if we choose to take it, that can put things into motion. But it's a self journey for sure. So let's see what Pisces has in store with this Lion's Gate energy. Okay. All right, so celebrations. This is a great friendship card. This is really, partying, an occasion. So this is the harvest, reaping the success of the harvest. There may have been an event or some kind of a party that you were planning with friends, and it's just not culminating in the way you wanted it to. Maybe you're not able to attend it. Don't let it upset you. Your friends still have your back. Let's see what else we've got going here. Some kind of a festival. Oh, here we go. 2 cards jumped out. A 3. Sorry. Okay, so we've got first the reverse Empress. She's coming up in a lot of readings. So this is really a time for self-love, self-indulgence. That Leo season, they really love. They love that those lavish things. They love kind of pampering themselves. Those fixed signs. They have great taste. So this necessarily isn't going to help you right now, being that reverse quality. You're not going to be able to enjoy those things if you try to so much. So let's kind of steer away from that. Just like with the reverse friends, whatever things that you're trying to plan. Could be a spa day, shopping spree, something like that. It could arise some powerful antagonisms, whether it's whether it's money issues. Maybe someone is joining in on the event and you really don't want to be a part of that, and it's causing some drama, some friendship drama. Maybe there's a new love that's entered your life with this Venus energy, and it's really causing a rift here. So this doesn't mean necessarily a physical fight, but certainly there's an inkling to have some kind of confrontation. That's the energy that's happening. So I think when it's reversed, it kind of means that it's not that a fight's really in anyone's control, but it's really out of your control. Someone else is probably going to instigate it, so be mindful of that. Mercury in retrograde is really not a good time to say what we've really always wanted to say. It's just not going to resonate with people right now because we're so out of focus. So maybe just wait it out. Yeah, so let's see here. it's really going to have to do with a choice. This is a lot of indecision here about what lies ahead, what your future entails, what you want. Cups can be wishes, and what are you wishing for? You're really in the dark about. You don't know what you want. Um, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that's really integral to a Pisces, and that's one of the beauties of them is that they don't really have clear direction, and that makes them more fluid, more adaptable. So this isn't necessarily a scary card for you, but don't get too overwhelmed by it nonetheless. All right, Pisces. What will you show us? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Great new beginning. Money coming out of nowhere. Awesome card to get. This could be a move, an offer. You see the mountains in the distance. Could be a change of scenery for you, and it's a job offer. Um, you may not have been expecting it at all, but there's some promise to it for sure. That Pentacles is wealth. That's opportunity. Let's see some more about that opportunity. Okay. We're going to do those. So we've got, okay, I'm going to do bottom of the deck. It right now is Knight of Cups, water energy. So, he's on a mission. He's going somewhere in search of something. He's going to bring back some wisdom, some new way of feeling, maybe some love. So maybe there's a person that's calling out to you from a distant land. Maybe there's some opportunity there. Love interest with some material wealth for sure. So let's see. We got another knight here. So this one's reversed. So Knight of Swords, he charges ahead. He doesn't mince words, especially, I'm going to say it again, but Mercury in retrograde really has us all kind of in a tiffy, and we're feeling very aggressive because we're just not thinking clearly, we're not communicating clearly. It's a struggle. So now is not the time to really approach this, important matters or important discussions. Wait it out. Kind of get more understanding of the situation. Really find out what it is you need to say that's going to bring out the right outcome. Don't just charge ahead, especially since it's reversed. So that kind of set of mind, that aggressive energy that you're experiencing, is maybe really trying to take hold of you, but it's not serving you at the moment. So maybe you really feel the need to move away. Chariot's the home, but the Chariot has a journey, just like the Knights. So you really are feeling like you need to go places, really change that home environment. The friendships that you have right now may not be serving you. And maybe you're just running away from this discourse that you feel coming up. You don't even want to deal with it. The answer isn't, always run. Sometimes we have to face our problems. So let's see if it's worth your time. Maybe let's find out what the issue is. Oh, wow. Okay, so moving it is. Um, this is a very, I mean, with everything else we've drawn, moving, moving. So, are we moving physically? Are we moving into a new home? Are we moving into a new frame of mind, a new spiritual journey with that wands? Um, but there's certainly prosperity offered, um, and that's going to be the key. So don't rush into it. That's not healthy. Um, really feel it out. See if it's what you truly want. See if there's someone that's offering you a place to live or that opportunity that you can join in on. It looks like there's going to be someone that goes on this with you. Okay, that's a great card to get. One of the better ones for sure. Ooh, okay. Ooh. All right, so we got the Tower. I can't say that Pisces is unfamiliar with this energy. Um, lots of destruction, lots of chaos. I really feel like a lot of the times Pisces gets the short straw in a lot of ways. Like they're very unlucky, and I don't know. Sometimes they're kind of the butt of the joke with the universe. And I don't know. I see that with the Pisces that I know. Um, but I think a lot of the times that's almost like the universe trying to get them to act. You know what I mean? It's like poking them in a way that makes them feel bad, but they just never seem to be able to direct their energy healthily. It's a constant struggle. So the Tower, um, we have to destroy to create, and you've gotten to the height as far as you can go with this life that you have right now. And I think the only way forward is to just start over. Um, yeah, the tower falls so you can begin to build again. It's this cycle, just like the Pisces are represented by the two fish, swimming in constant motion, around and around like an Ouroboros. That's the tower. Really, it's like the phoenix, so you can rise again. So you've kind of done all you can in this facet. I'm not sure exactly what area of life it is. Maybe in the place that you live currently. Maybe that's what it's telling us. And so it's really going to just pave that way to have like a completely clean slate ahead, um, in this new journey that awaits you. So the other two that came out were the Eight of Swords. Um, you're your own worst enemy with this card. You're putting yourself in a constant state of unhealthy thought and creating kind of that prison for yourself. We really don't want to do that, especially when opportunity comes knocking like it is. Um, really get out of that mindset, get outdoors, reconnect with nature, see what your options are, see who this person is that may be offering you this tomorrow, and really connect with them. Okay, don't think too much about it. And then we've got the Queen of Swords here reversed. So when we've got the Queen or King of Swords, they've mastered thought. Okay, they found the best form of thinking, the best form of communicating. They're living life. They they can rise and fall, and at their own will. They choose the future. Um, and when she's reversed, she really isn't in control of that future, not in control of the mind. That mind's taking over. Um, Pisces don't do well in thought. They're water signs. Waters are about emotion. It's about connecting to something subconsciously in a way that can't be explained, finding the hidden meanings of things, kind of getting to that depth, okay? And we can't go to the depths when we're soaring in the sky. So air energy isn't very compatible with the water. So we want to kind of get out of that headspace that we know is not natal to us. It's not serving us at this right moment. Yeah. Okay. So what else? It's still summer. Definitely get out on the beach while you can. Let's see here what jumped out. Oh, here we go. All right, so the Three of Swords. This is going to be hard. Not one, not two, but three swords through the heart. Very, very painful. Um, the heart is love, so relationships, it's gonna fucking hurt. Maybe you're doing it to yourself. Maybe you're setting up failure for yourself when it comes to relationships. Um, whether you keep doing the same thing over and over, where you're not really there, you're not available. You're so in your own world or inside of your own head, which it looks like right now you are, that you're not really opening yourself up for that possibility. But it looks like there's definitely a suitor or someone that is interested here, that's offering you this tomorrow, this future. Um, so we still have time to change this. Don't see what they offer. See if it's something that you really could see yourself doing. Have that courage to at least think about how it could culminate. Okay, or not think about, but use that emotion. Really get to the bottom of the emotion before it gets hold of you, because it's really hard to move through this. This takes its time. It's really painful to get those swords out once they're in. Um, so let's see what we can do about this. Lots of thought, though. Whoa. Oh gosh. Okay. So Five of Cups. I can't say that it's going to be easy. Um, Five of Cups, we are stuck in the past here. Those Three Cups that have spilled over, that has our gaze, we're neglecting the other two that we have that are still standing, that are still full. What kind of possibilities do those have for us? Okay, something has our attention, and there's no possible outcome for it. Look at that. Once they're turned over, it's done. And just recognize that the simplicity and the beauty of that is that you don't have to have that not knowing of whether you should start again or not. You can't. It's done. So you really have to realize that there is possibility. You just have to see possibility for yourself. Um, yeah, I don't necessarily think that this is a tragedy, but I really think that this is a past love, how you've been hurt before. Maybe that's what's keeping you from going straight on with this move and this promise with this person. Um, that's really getting in your way. Well, we drew that with the King of Swords, so interesting. We have the King, the Queen, and the Knight here. Lots of sword energy, honestly, for a water sign. Wow. Um, so the King here, he's upright, so the Queen is reversed. The King could be an air sign. It very well could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra that's out there. Um, that really can kind of give you that clarity, that can kind of counsel you. You can reclaim that throne. We're all capable of sitting on any one of those thrones um, in the minor arcana. Like they all represent the four faculties of life, and we need to conquer that thought. And here, it really shows promise that you can. He's not reversed. He's right side up, and a king is, he comes out of this victorious. He knows when to act, when to speak. He has a very unique perspective that we can all get um, wisdom from. He could be very eccentric, very aloof personality, doesn't quite fit in, but nonetheless he has answers. So find out who that is, or access it within yourself again. So that could really help you through some of this pain. And it just seems like it's self-inflicting. I think that's certainly a trend with Pisces. Is not only do you go through pain because the world does give you that short straw effect, but you kind of dwell in it and you kind of carry it again and again, and you're unable to ever really truly let go of it. And that's really the beauty of air energy, is that you can move through it onto greener pastures. You can fly. You can get away from it. Not necessarily that you have to forgive or forget, but just get away. Don't run away. Don't be scared from it. But when it's no longer doing you good, just leave. So that air energy is really, really helpful for that. And I just think it's self-inflicted, really. Self-inflicted love, harm that's happening. Yeah. Last tidbit of information. So this is black tourmaline. Um, it's a very, very powerful grounding stone. It's great for the root chakra. It's great for Pisces out there because it's very protective. And a lot of people try to take advantage of that Pisces energy because they are so sensitive. And this could really help. So definitely recommend this. Yeah, that's the last I have. All right, Pisces, take care. Okay, get out of your head.